So welcome to our website. I'm Fiona Connor, I'm the Managing Director of Trust Electric Heating. So I want to tell you what's different about our company and what's different about our radiator, the NEOS. Firstly, we are made in Britain. No, yes, really, we are made in Britain. We're not assembled in Britain, our components are from Britain. We press the metal in our factory in Huddersfield. Afterwards, then it goes to be spray painted. Normally this is high white gloss, unless you want to pick one of the thousands of RAL colours on the internet, we can do that as well. Then everything is transferred to our assembly unit in Garforth in Leeds. And this is where the guys will put certain kilowatts of soapstone in, depending on the kilowatt heater that you purchase. All the looms are made here. We don't buy anything in. They're all made by everybody on site. So every radiator is made bespoke for you to the requirements that you need. The only element that we bring in outside of the UK is the soapstone, because we can only get this from Germany. It's not sold in Britain. So let's talk about the radiator. There is three major components that you need to consider when you're buying any electric radiator on the market. The first is the casing. Our casing is made out of aluminium. Why did we choose aluminium? It's because it's got 2.9 times more conductivity than mild steel. And most of the modern storage heaters are made out of mild steel. What this means for you is the heat is transferred quicker into the room. Secondly, it doesn't rust, it holds its colour for a long time, and it's one of the most recyclable metals that is on the marketplace, and that's us going for our eco-friendly. The second component is the soapstone, the only component that we bring outside of the United Kingdom. But the reason we chose this is because soapstone has been used for thousands of years. It holds, it retains, and it emits heat up to about another 20 to 40 minutes once the radiator has stopped using electricity. So it's very, very efficient in making sure that heat stays in your room. The last component of our RAD is the quadvex technology, and this is really, really integral to everything that we do, and it's a real point of difference compared to us and the other modern storage heaters on the market. So the NEOS is the only radiator with a different front and back. Let me explain this. The front of the radiator is we sacrificed the normal flutes that you'll see on a German radiator. So we put a panel on the front which doubles the convection straight away, which ensures that you have a higher amount of heat transfer into your room. The back of the radiator is cool wall technology. Very, very clever. We've got dimples at the back, and behind there is opposing dimples, which means when the air comes up from the bottom, it has to take a journey in a snake-like effect, which is called serpentine convection. And it traps the heat in for a long period of time. And at the top of the rad, it's just very blank, and inside it's like a chimney effect, which means that the heat will be released really, really quickly into the air. And this is the quadvex convection. What also is amazing about the NEOS radiator, and why we made it in the first place, because we started our business with German radiators, is it loses minimal heat into the back wall. So if you're paying £100 a month for your electricity bills, normally 40% will be radiated at the front, 40% at the back, and you'd have 20% convection. Here, you'll only lose 5% into the back wall, which means you only lose £5 of that £100, not £40 that you would with other people's radiators. So there's so much more to tell you about Trust Electric Heating and the NEOS radiator. So give us a call if you have any more questions, and speak to one of our chief chatterers that will take you through everything you need.